Hello, my chaotic crew. Bentley Michaels here, and welcome to Season 5. Just a little heads up for you at the top. We're starting with a side quest that's going to then lead back to your favorite characters that you grew to know and love, last season in Season 4. So don't be weirded out. If you're new joining us, then it doesn't matter. But if you've been with us, since last year, don't worry. The Wolfpack will be back, but we got to get all this information first. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, leave reviews. We'd be happy to read them on the air. Enjoy the start of Season 5 and all the shenanigans that go along with it.
In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Take me there, DM.
Welcome to Chaotic Amateurs, the internet's #1 D&D 5e Let's Play podcast. I'm your host and DM. With me today, I have
Dash is I'm a wizard.
Bentley Michaels, I'm a druid.
Rhett as Strummer.
Caleb as Vinny.
And Milo as a fighter guy.
and we join this ragtag group as Strummer and the gang hunts down Eben. Let the adventure begin.
Yeah, pop it.
That's good stuff. Okay. So this adventure is a little different. We're taking a sidetrack with Strummer, who is putting together a team of ragtag old friends, new friends, to hunt down Eben as requested by the crew he once helped. And so what we'll do is we'll go around, and how I want to introduce all the characters is how does Strummer find you? Where does Strummer find you and get you to join this adventure to hunt down a genie? So we'll go around and start with Dash as Yoliv Rill.
Yolov Rill, yeah.
Yolov Rill.
Cool. So am I setting the scene then?
You set the scene, yeah.
So how do you know Strummer, and where might I have tracked you down?
Exactly, yeah.
Who should that be in with the scene?
What's the scene that this montage plays out as?
I'm a wizard. I'm a Vidalcan, and so I guess all you need to know is I look like Voldemort, but I'm blue.
I was gonna play one of those for your campaign.
Yeah, and I'm a wizard, but I'm also an intellectual. So I'm teaching a class, and I would say through some back channels, someone teaching Dianetics. Someone had on a previous job said, there is one wizard who, while being an upstanding citizen in his city, is also curious about doing kind of side gigs. He has a fascination with learning and discovering new things, and so if it's having to pull off a little heist to get some interesting artifact, he's all down for it. And so I would say that you bust into my class that I'm teaching, which is like my day job, and on the side I kind of do some side gigs. But you bust in my class one day while I'm teaching, and I'm putting these alchemic formulas. I'm like a science teacher in a way, but old school. Yeah, and I would say you bust in and I see you, and I'm very excited.
So, were you recommended to me, or I just knew you of reputation, or did we work together before?
Well, I would say that you needed a wizard for a job before, and then someone was like, "Oh, I got a guy," and then we met and we've done a job or maybe two before.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm your wizard guy. So,
gotcha. Boy.
And through all of this, the Order of the Silver Crescent has many different inroads with all these places, so it's easy to meet people, through the organization that is the Silver Crescent.
Nice. So does that mean Dash is a part of the Silver Crescent, or
At least knows them enough that they has worked with you in the past.
Cool.
So yeah, you kind of meet up with Strummer in your classroom. He goes over the details of the mission, and you guys go on your way.
I kind of envision it like Michael Caine in Inception, like that type of classroom type of thing. All right.
Yeah, kind of pull him aside after class and go over the details.
But you come in and I'm so excited I just leave in the middle of a lecture. I'm just like, carry on about your day or whatever.
Oh, sorry guys, I have to go and
keeps teaching everybody for you. Animate the chalk on the board.
Yeah. Yeah.
It messes up the alchemy a little bit, and a small explosion happens, and one of the students says, "Well, if an explosion happens, that means we can leave." And then they all leave the class.
And I'm like, sounds good to me.
Long-standing rule. Okay.
That's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of a mic drop for Dash.
For alchemy teachers.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Yolov.
And then Vondel Ungart. How does Strummer find you?
I'm his old college roommate. I'm his old college partying pal. I'm a druid of the forest, and I like nature. And hey, I'm a good
Seth
time.
Rogen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were initiated to the Crescent Order at the same time.
Oh, did you guys meet while at the school where I was teaching?
Yeah, exactly.
We must have.
Because my character is super old.
Yeah, and I just assumed that I was his old college roommate, who's now just a guy who loves nature and taking it easy, man.
That is so painfully accurate. I can't stand the accent.
Where does he meet you? What are you doing when he shows up to consign you for this mission?
No, consignment. He came to my part of the forest. He was like, "Hey, there's that tree that guy lives near," and he was like, "Hey, some adventure for old time's sake." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm high on nature and I want to go with you." So like that sounds like an amazing idea.
All right, hell yeah, I love it.
I'm very easily talked into things when it comes to my old pal. He's like, "You want to do stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." I'm not doing shit. Like I'm watching this. I've been watching this flower grow for a day. Like, who goes?
Oh God, yeah, I love that.
Nice. All right. Next up would be.
What do I have on you guys that you're all just helping me so fast?
Isn't that the storyline?
Do good work. Yeah, the Silver Crescent likes to do good.
The DM told us to.
That's the very.
He was like, "Everybody,
what that's called."
For Milo's birthday present, be nice to Rhett."
Vinny, where does Strummer meet you at? Meet this character, Vinny.
So, I feel like he knows where my character Vincent Pepper, goes by Vinny. He knows where he would be hanging out in a bar or a tavern, maybe a favorite bar or tavern that he hangs out a lot at, and he would know it because they're actually distantly related, maybe cousins or distant cousins or something like that.
Are you a Kenku?
No, I'm an Aarakocra. How you say it?
The giant birds.
Yeah.
With flying speed, totally broken class.
We'll see. I don't know how to use it, so so I feel like you, Strummer, walk in and you're scanning the bar because you totally expect me to be there, and you don't see me at first, and then all of a sudden you hear a female voice yell, "You're such a jerk," and you hear a loud slap and a splash of a drink in somebody's face, and you zero in on it, and you see the Aarakocra that you know as your bro Vinny. Yeah, he's in a black leather studded jacket, and his feather plumage it's golden at the roots, like a golden yellow, and then it turns into a dark raven black, and
Like my guitar.
and you see the female quickly walk away from him, and he just kind of shrugs it off and starts drinking again, and then talks to another female on the other side of him at the bar, trying for another get.
So you guys notice that Caleb's just playing himself.
Yumhorn?
I'm just teasing.
Elmhorn?
So I see you just chatting. You just chat chick. She throws a drink in your face. You go to the next chick. She throws another drink in your face. It's like, oi, mate. Got a fucking gin to kill. Huh?
Hey, Strummer, what's up? How you doing? How's your mother?
Fucking talk
You
to
do
me,
Marky
mate.
Mark.
Yeah, this is Mark Wahlberg. Hey, how
who
you
knows?
doing? How's your mother?
Fucking get your khakis, mate.
You didn't
What?
see that, did you? With that girl? She wasn't that pretty anyway, so you know. What's up?
Fucking got a gin to kill, mate.
A gin. How'd you get wrapped up with that?
Fucking long story, mate. Think
All right.
Strummer-
That's enough.
Oh.
Nope, that's enough. I'm in.
Strummer
Right.
throws a drink in his face. Come on.
Just for old time's sake, hey?
Montage closed.
All right. And Bob Stellwarn. How does Strummer meet up with good old Bob?
So I think I might have met up with Vinny on the road, going to this small tavern. He would have seen me outside, maybe not have talked to me right away, but I would be with a pretty large cart with probably 6 or 7 casks on the back, kind of a lanky human. On my cart, there's a lot of different cups, and I seem to be selling them for 5 gold apiece, and you can drink all night if you'd like. You do notice that there's a shield on my cart that does have the symbol of the Silver Crescent on it. I'm basically just standing out there trying to sell drinks. Got a big fire going, kind of in the evening, and making some stuff happen.
Dig it. So you're like more directly associated with the Silver Crescent, maybe?
Yeah, I've been working with them for a while. I got associated with them several years back. Yeah,
So maybe even if we don't know each other exactly, like
I know that Vinny is a part of the Silver Crescent as well, and we've been
gotcha.
friends at least in
Gotcha.
this traveling capacity.
Okay, cool.
And I'm happy to join up with anybody that's looking for a good time. If everyone's out there, I bring everyone over. I'm like, well, if we're going to go on this thing, we might as well get drinking. And I crack open 2 more of the casks, and I hand everybody out glasses. And I'm like, we need to finish this before we leave.
Hey, that's why I love you, Bob. And I slap you on the back.
Yeah.
So we'll take that. We'll take that moment then. Strummer gathers everyone and kind of goes over the plan. In the tavern after the night of festivities. And the plan that has been concocted is to go after this Eben, this Jin, and using some resources from the Silver Crescent, you've been able to, Strummer, find the location of Eben's tent that's constantly moving around the world. Through the planar magics that the Silver Crescent have, you've been able to track it down, and every time you do, it seems to move. In doing this so much, though, you have been able to fix its position. It's no longer jumping from place to place. It seems like the magic that allows it to do that has slowed down, has stopped, and you've been able to find it in this valley in Kuningrick. And you're setting off now on an expedition to that place while the magic seems to, at least for this moment, be waning. So the Crescent has set you up with travel there. Also, a bit of transport for you while you get there is being offered by Adrian, who wanted to make sure that this Jin does in fact perish, has made sure that you all have wyverns to ride. So to get to this place, you're going to be riding on the backs of wyverns, dragon-like folk.
Oh.
The Silver Crescent has also brought a artifact to you that will help you. It's something that kind of is on their radar. It's a genie's lamp that is emptied.
Ooh.
And if a genie is to die while this is within the vicinity, basically within 30 feet of it, it will be trapped inside that bottle as opposed to dying, as opposed to being cast off into the ether.
That is exceptionally evil.
You also carry with you, Strummer, the knife still, that cursed blade.
The cursed blade. So I have the lamp and the blade.
Is that your kid?
Yeah. You've got a lamp. You've got the lamp and the blade, and the lamp is given to the group to use. The blade
Gotcha.
you're keeping.
Gotcha.
There's a curse on it that when you wield it, you've learned that it will make you more susceptible to taking deals while you wield it. But you do know that it will sever the connection between a warlock and their patron. That is something you've found out to be true, and you think by using it against Eben will suffer some great loss because of it. So those are the tools you have, and you are all headed out to the location of the tent. Is there anything you want to do beforehand, before you head out? You're kind of set up in this tavern in Kunengrek. You're going to, in the morning, hop on your wyverns and head towards the location.
How long will it take to get there?
It'll be a few hours.
All season, baby. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna really do anything right now. I mean, just
Okay.
I'll have my spells all prepared and stuff, but yeah.
If you have to prepare spells, just make sure and get what you think you need prepared.
I'm going to spend maybe an hour or two trying to convince the wyvern to strap a cask to its back so I can take an extra load of beer with me.
Give me an animal handling check.
I'm proficient in that.
Hey, there we go. Folk hero.
Love the hero.
15. Do I add anything besides that proficiency?
You just your skill modifier. So
Oh,
whatever that is. It's a proficiency plus wisdom.
Forgot that was a proficiency.
Hello.
So that's going to be 17.
17 total. Okay. You're able to work some rope, and you're able to strap a keg onto this wyvern to bring with you.
Yeah,
seems
my favorite
any
meat.
more than that, it will probably slow it down that it can't keep pace with the others. Anything else anyone else wants to do?
I try to give it some of the mead too, as like a thank you.
Oh, it'll take some.
I think Vinny spends the trip talking with Strummer, catching up on family, because Vinny isn't often invited to family get-togethers like holidays.
I think that
he's
Vinny-
really annoying.
I think that Vinny would do well to remember that actually Strummer's egg was abandoned in the forest. So perhaps he has no real family. Perhaps your family adopted him. I think that's a good way of going about this.
Okay.
Perhaps your extended family adopted him into their own. That's why he's a Kenku. You're an Aarakocra.
Yeah.
Just like him better.
Yeah.
Your bonds run as deep as family because of the way that you grew up.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable.
I think probably
and somehow Strummer is on the better side of the family than Vinny is.
Yeah, I think people would much rather exchange one for the other.
Yeah.
In this case.
Yeah.
So fair enough. Yeah. So I'm telling you all about grandma, all this sort of stuff. I'm even lecturing you. I'm like, look, if you just leave behind your life of roguery,
Yeah, but I don't think it's the roguery that does it. I think it's my voice, my words.
I think it's the fact that you took 20 gold coins out of grandma's purse to go play
I can't help
games out
myself.
at the tavern.
I can't help myself. I see something pretty, I gotta have it. Where I come from,
Say hi to your grandmother for me.
everybody owns everything, And I see something nice, I take it. I take it to my nest.
I take it.
To my
He's trying.
Yeah.
Dash.
and people don't seem to like it, so
I just I think you just stop taking grandmother's coins, Thank you, Sadie's,
Maybe call her every so often. She likes that.
Oi. Bob knows what's that.
Yeah.
All
Maybe.
right. As you two wane into the night talking of family and drinking, the morning comes and you head out to where the wyverns are stashed and hop on and you ride towards this canyon. The canyon that you're headed towards is this long canyon that splits off into a Y shape and then reforms, creating this small island in the middle of the canyon, and that's where this tent is located. That you've been able to track down. You're going to approach it along the canyon as to not be spotted from above.
Copy that.
And that is the scene that I have right here on our Roll20.
I notice I'm the only one that's named.
No, I am.
Should all be named.
Red's the only one that's named.
Am I? So only we see ours?
Yeah,
I
because on
guess.
mine, I'm the only one that's named.
Well, on mine, you're all named.
Well, yeah, you're the guy in charge.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that.
Oh,
That's all right.
I can actually.
Doesn't
move my
matter
guy
which
this time.
wyvern
doesn't
is
matter.
ours.
The one
Clearly
that
the one closest
you're
to
near.
you.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do like a 3 Annie whatever 3-card shuffle.
Right. No,
Get the wrong.
one of the wyverns does have a cask tied to it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
That'll be the one that is a little different. But as you are headed down this canyon and you're getting closer, who is keeping an eye out? Who is watching
Jenny.
for trouble?
Yeah.
I'll be looking.
100% Strummer is always on the lookout.
And I'm high as shit, so I'm always just like, oh, wow, look at the scenery.
So yeah, whoever's keeping an eye
Isn't
out, give
nature
me a
amazing?
perception check.
I've been drinking a fair bit, so I'm probably not paying a whole lot of attention.
Oh, shit.
You're good
I
at
am
So,
drunk,
yeah,
by the way.
guys.
you're a little slower. You're kind of in behind everyone.
Nice.
20.
17.
2017.
I got these big old fucking dice
15.
for Christmas from well, you guys all know Sierra.
We do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she got me this
producer.
little box, and she wrote something on it in Dwarvish, and then inside of it were these fucking
very
huge
fun.
ass fucking dice. So I'm
That's
playing, I'm playing playing with her dice. The first roll of them, and they were 17.
First roll of 2021.
Yeah.
Oh, the animal handling
First
check.
roll
It's
of
the first roll.
5, son.
So as you're cruising along this canyon, that's probably about 100 feet up and down. Ahead, probably 80 feet. You notice that there's some ledges in the cliffs, and there's some stacked rock there. And you do notice that some of the wind is beginning to swirl as you get closer,
I'll relate
Since-
that to my party.
like abnormally.
Yeah, it's since I'm that's kind of where I live, that kind of environment. Do I feel like it's a natural thermal that like I might be used to riding, or
No, this looking at the way that the wind is, naturally that through this canyon, this looks odd. There is something odd about it. That's what catches your eye about
Gotcha.
these. It's kind of a ledge down and to the left and a ledge up and to the right. It's about 80 feet out. And then probably about 100 feet beyond that is where this kind of island is that sits above, where you see the tops of flags, colorful flags that you know to be where the tent is.
Looking at this map, the only thing I'm just thinking of fucking. You guys remember Dino Riders?
No.
No.
yes,
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
total 80s cartoon. It's a total one of those 80s cartoons that was like let's create a cartoon for merchandise, after Transformers was a big deal.
yep.
And it's just like, barbarians riding dinosaurs with but also they have metal
Lasers
and
and
laser guns
missiles.
on them. Yeah, exactly.
I have seen the art for this for
Yeah.
sure.
It's if you know what battle cats are, it's like battle cats but dinosaurs.
Yeah,
No, I'm-
I'm just looking at this map. I'm like, no, dude, this is fucking Dino Riders. It's making me laugh.
No, we're not old.
Oh, I'm not familiar with any of this. I was born in 97. So I'm really confused.
It's all good.
The Dino Riders, what are you doing?
I think.
I would have related the swirl to my party or whatever.
Yeah, I echo Vondel and I say, "Hey, boys, something's not right here."
Seems like always a good idea to land on the high ground.
I agree.
mean, we can't fly, so I kind of agree with Bob.
What are you guys doing?
I feel more comfortable under my own flying power, so I'm just gonna hop off the wyvern and, assuming it's gonna follow the rest of them,
Gotcha. Okay, you're gonna
fly on my own. But I'm still going with the group wherever the group thinks we should.
Yeah, let's land on high ground.
All right.
Yeah,
Survey
I'd say
the
we follow the
situation.
flags, the colorful flags, to kind of where the tent is, but land like kind of distantly so that we don't have to, we're not like announcing our presence necessarily.
And that's the idea of kind of going through the canyon, is that you won't be seen. So you guys kind of cruise up to the left and like land up there before you get to those ledges.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll kind of
Sounds
Put
good
that.
to me, yeah.
have you guys flying over here. You kind of get on this ledge here. And as you approach, you probably get about 40 feet closer, so it's about 40 feet to these ledges, and you see the swirling air begin to take form, and it's this large, just dust devil of a wind that's picking up, and as it does, it takes flight a bit and starts raising up and just kind of heads your guys' direction. It's these two large, probably 10, 15 foot wide masses of swirling air headed towards you.
Boys, it looks like we got company.
The air is coming right at us.
Is there some kind of perception check to see if I can tell if it's like a creature or something hostile?
Give me a nature check or an arcana check.
I'm gonna do Arcana, baby.
All right.
And let's see here.
Yeah, that is going to be a 25.
25. You are confident that these are air elementals. These are from the elemental chaos and manifestations of air.
And guys, if we remember back to when Peleus was with us, we know what those look like.
Yeah,
Okay,
like happy little tornadoes.
I tell the rest of the group that they're air elementals.
Oh, shit.
I think it's reasonable to end it even. Knows we're here, mate.
Definitely sounds like guards to me.
Hey, guys, do you know if these things can get stabbed?
I don't
I would
know.
assume.
Can you stab air? Like,
I'm sure some magic missiles would probably hurt them, and I'll go ahead and shoot some magic missiles at one.
All right.
Huh. You said you're a fighter type guy, but you're shooting magic missiles.
I know, I got them spells.
Why, mate?
So yeah, they're about 40 feet away. So go ahead. The closest one's kind of is coming up from the bottom, and then the furthest one away is about level with you guys now. Which one do you want to shoot at?
The one level with us.
Alyssa. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
So that was decent. 8 force damage.
8 force damage. Okay.
Are we still on our wyverns?
Yes, if you'd like to be.
I think we dismount. I dismounted.
Yeah, I'm gonna dismount, and I'm gonna go over to Strummer, and I'm gonna touch his shoulder, and I'm gonna cast a gift of alacrity on you.
Nice.
So you have a 1d8 to your initiative rolls for the next 8 hours.
Hell yes'll.
Oh, yeah, you are clairvoyant, Dash. If I could have everyone roll initiative.
Yeah.
Jeez.
oh, shit.
Dizzle to the dizzle.
With how big, like, this D20 is about, like, it's golf ball size. And it doesn't roll well in the fucking tray. I got it.
Need a bigger rolling tray.
Yeah.
17.
I got a 2.
2.
Or no, 3.
Rolled a 2, but got a 4.
4. Good. Well, you guys are going quick here.
Yeah.
Strummer and Dash.
I got a 22.
22. Oh, there we go. There's some
What an
numbers.
adventuring party we are.
I rolled a 34
Is that right?
plus the D8.
Holy crap! What was the die? Well, give me all the numbers.
I rolled a
I wanna hear this.
19, an 8, and I have a plus 7.
Oh, 7. Damn.
You guys want to know what my initiative bonus is?
What?
Hmm.
It's plus 12.
What? How did you
Very nice.
Here, I thought I was going to be like one up on you guys because I have a plus
Think,
3
I'm gonna go
initiative
so quick.
and then a plus 5 on top of that.
Oh my god! I have a
right,
plus
that's
7,
right.
and I was like, nobody's faster than
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. I rolled a 10 and I got a 22.
Oh, man. Very
How
good.
did you swindle that?
So my class is a chronergy wizard, and you get I get to add my intelligence bonus to my initiative rolls, and then I took the alert feat, so I get
Me
a
too.
total of 12 initiative.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I'm a +2.
Same.
That's why I got 3, because I crit failed.
Wow. I was like, I'm the fastest, and we've got 2 in the party faster than me. I got a
am
plus
not.
8 though, so
Yeah, me too.
well, I mean plus 8, plus 1d8, but I rolled.
Oh, yeah.
So plus 15.
Okay, so
Okay. I've got them all written down here. First up, anyone hazard a guess? Strummer with 34 initiative. I almost want to give you 2 turns, but it'll just be the one.
Thank you.
Oh, that number is real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because my D8,
I took my headphones off to get my player's handbook and fucking.
yeah.
I thought you were
This is what
fucking
happens
around.
when I say make characters prepared for combat, and everyone's just like, "Oh, initiative up! I'm gonna act first."
Yeah. So part of it is that I also have a bonus to my initiative because of my class as well. So it
Mhm.
helps. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna like move kind of closer. They're clearly aware where we are, so I'm gonna.
It appears they're going right toward you.
I'm not sure why I can't move my guy here. So I'd like to just kind of move to the cliff's edge. And the one you said, the one that's closest to us is level.
No, the one furthest away from you is level.
Oh, I think I can hit that guy.
The one closest to you it's down about 40 feet out, so it's probably about a 50-foot range.
Oh, I can hit that dude anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot the furthest one, anyways. Now,
Okay, that's the one that's already taken damage as well.
so so there's a lot of I get bonus attack on my first turn anyway. So let's start with that one. Okay, so let's just start with that one and see what happens. Does a 24 hit?
24 hits.
Okay. So that one does bonus damage as well. I get a plus D8.
Gotta open up its spreadsheets.
So 1d8. Okay, plus my dex. Okay. Everything's looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and roll damage on that. That is 9 piercing damage.
Still blowing off.
And
the
that is
dice.
from a magical weapon.
My magical bow.
Nice. All right.
Oh, and I get a roll plus D8. Sorry. I lost that dice because, fuck me, right? And there we go. That's... just make sure I've got this all right. And that's another plus 8 magic
Nice.
piercing.
So yeah, you see the arrow they just whip right through it, and parts of the storm become more turbulent and just like fall off almost.
And I also do 2 sneak attack damage. Since he hasn't acted yet, I have advantage on creatures that haven't acted in the initiative order. So 2 sneaks damage as well. So there we go. That's it,
All right.
I think.
Next up is Dash Yolov.
Sweet. So who's next? Who's closest to me?
Closest to you is going to be Bentley to your right and Caleb and Milo on your left. And then ahead of you is the air elementals.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Bentley and I'm gonna touch him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him Fortune's favor. So basically, at any time when you make an attack, an ability check, or a saving roll before the spell ends, so it hasn't like an hour, you can dismiss the spell and then roll an additional d20 and choose which one you want to take. So it's basically you have advantage.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can use it, for whenever.
Before or after the roll?
Here, I'll say, when the chosen creature makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw before the spell ends, it can dismiss the spell on itself to roll an additional d20 and choose which of the d20s to use. Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against the chosen creature, it can dismiss the spell on itself to roll a d20 and choose which of the d20s to use. So it could be either for you or if it's being
that's
used.
amazing. So, like, if someone attacks me, I could be like, now roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So you have that.
All right.
And then
Awesome,
I will
thank you.
just move back a little bit.
All right. You got to get behind your wyvern in the south there.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
You hunker down. You've got like full cover behind that thing.
Sweet.
Next up is the air elementals.
And those are the blue things on the top of the map?
Those are the blue, yeah.
Okay.
And the first one is going to come up here next to you, Rhett. And is going to just go right on top of you. And so you are now just being swirled by dust and rocks and this weird energy that is keeping this thing together. And it is just going to make 2 slam attacks against you. Oh my god.
No.
12 and 11 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, so it comes in trying to force this its self on you and nothing. It's just swirling around you. You're just kind of keeping your eyes squinted and keeping yourself in a defensive posture. The other one is going to go right on top of Bentley and Bentley's wyvern.
No.
And is going to try and whirlwind. So make a strength saving throw.
All right.
I'll make one for the wyvern as well. It makes it save. It rolled 17.
Yeah, it's like a 15 plus something. 15 plus 3, 18.
Good move. That's a save. Yeah. So you save from it. Do you take half damage at all? Accessible target takes half the bludgeoning damage and it's fun. Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
So you and the wyvern take 13 points of damage.
What the fuck?
But half of that, sorry.
A little misleading there, Alex. A little misleading.
I know. I just want to do damage. I want to kill somebody today. I don't care about these characters as much, so I'm just going to take them out.
Let us know how you really feel. Jeez. Oh my god.
Up next, Caleb, Vinny.
Yeah. So
This is my favorite character of Caleb's. Don't kill him.
the most annoying. So
I think he's
these things are occupying the same space.
They are.
Is that going to provide any sort of difficulty to me going in with an armed strike?
No, you feel confident that you can attack. You can parse
And not
targets.
hit my friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to launch up into the air with my 50 feet flight speed, draw my rapier, and since I just noticed my friend Vondel get attacked and hurt, along with the wyvern, I'm going to dive in with my rapier pointed straight ahead to try to pierce right through it. And my goal is, since he's within 5 feet, the air elemental is within 5 feet of Vondel, I'm going to use sneak attack and use my rapier for that.
Absolutely.
And we'll see how that goes. That would be 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. 10 damage without the sneak attack. And so I just roll 3d6 for the sneak attack bit.
Yeah. And that's the magic rapier, so that's does full damage.
5 sneak attack damage, and then I'm going to use, I think it's cunning action to fly back up. So I'm just moving and striking, and then heading back out of range.
Gotcha. So you're going to use your movement to go in and out, and your cunning action to disengage.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't take a opportunity.
And where do you want to end your movement?
I'm gonna go, I think, over the ledge, just east of the air elemental and Vondel.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're
right there.
just right outside of the air elemental's reach.
Perfect.
Just flying out over there. Perfect. Mile Bob, what are you doing?
So would I be aware if my non-magical spear would do half damage to these?
You can make an Arcana check to see if you'd be aware of that or not. What was it?
2.
A 2. You're not sure. Yeah,
Okay.
you're not sure.
I'll go ahead and move up.
It seems
on
their weapons are working.
I'll go ahead and move up on the one at the top.
Okay.
And pull out my spear and my shield, and gonna go ahead and try to jab it into that air elemental.
All right.
18.
That's a hit.
And I get to roll a d8 because I'm cool like that. But I roll a 1. So that's going to be 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage, and it doesn't seem to be as effective as you thought it would be.
Disappointing. But I will go ahead and use my shield proficient, or my shield feat, and try to knock it prone with a shove.
All right.
And I will do that by rolling some kind of check against it. I didn't save what I needed to save for that.
I'll make it a little easy for you. The air elemental is immune to prone, so you try and do this, and the kind of like areas in which these like eyes have kind of formed, you see that kind of move and turn, and the wind still keeps going, and those eyes just appear somewhere else. It appears knocking it with the shield is able to reform quickly.
And that's a move, action, and bonus.
Action and bonus, perfect. And Vondel, you've got an air elemental up in your guts.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All up, just right up in there.
Wow, he's all up inside you.
Wow, like I can feel the air inside of my body. Yeah, I would like to. It's hard for me to not just do that voice the entire time, but it's. I want to. I'm wondering.
I know the feeling.
Hey, say hi to your mother for me.
Yeah.
Dude, this is my favorite guy you've ever done. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you being like hey, you fucking bookie over here, whatever the fuck you're doing. Like, I like it.
It's the only guy he's ever done.
It's like it's a range. Yeah. It's a range of like, you know, it goes from Wahlberg to like, you know, mafioso like stereotype at, you know, it's funny. I like him a lot.
I'm settling in between Wahlberg and Andrew Dice Clay. That's kind of my.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, so Vondel is I'm wondering, I want to try to like blow this, like get this guy off of my grip here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering, well, I guess I can't ask you. I should probably just cast, like, I'm going to cast Thunder Wave and see if I can like blow this, because in my head it makes sense that I could blow this, like, you know, this wind tornado back up off of me and give us some space.
You've used that before, and you know that it pushes things away, definitely.
Right. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw,
All right.
and that just goes against my Constitution.
It goes against your spell save.
Mm-hmm. And it rolled a 9.
That does
So
not.
I do believe it
that
fails.
does not meet. So it's going to take a. I'm going to cast it where. Sorry, there's so many pages for the. When you get higher level, you get more spells apparently, and so
Yeah,
there's
you get a lot of access to a lot of spells.
yeah, there's more pages that I have that I'm used to. Luckily, I'm using my laptop for my character sheet thing, so I'm not fucking up my other computer. I got the laptop, guys, so it's like
Ooh.
now
Fancy
I
man.
mean, obviously Milo had to go and move, but like if we ever wanted to record in person, at a distance place, I have a much more portable fucking
Awesome.
thing. It's
I
rad,
really wanna
dude.
get
It's
one
the
of
new
those.
it's the new MacBook Pro with the M1 chip. It's fucking
Legit.
it's no fucking joke. Red, I'll let you play on it. I'll bring you guys over some food sometime soon and let you play on it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna cast it at a second level, so I get an extra
Okay.
D8, so it gets 3d8 of damage to this motherfucking win thing. All of my dice are big, by the way. Like that's my D8. Like it's like the
That's pretty big.
yeah, it's they're all about golf ball size basically. So let's see here. So we've got 7, 6, 5. So 12, 18 points. 18 points of damage, and I'm like, get out of my fucking face. Like, boom, and I clap my hands, and I'm like, you're pissing me off. Like,
You
get
clap your
the
hands,
fuck
this
back.
this big wave of thunder emits from you. It passes through the air elemental, and it does cause some disturbances in it. It's like losing a bit of its form. It does seem that half of that did not quite work, though.
Damn it.
It seems like it's resistant also to thunder damage, but you do push it, correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to push it back if, like, you'll allow, because it goes.
But I'm looking it up. It's
oh.
10 feet that it pushes.
And people can hear it from 300 feet.
300 feet away. So it does get pushed.
I've got a big thunder blast. What can I say? God, what the fuck, Red? What is that shit?
It doesn't quite get into Caleb's square. And it was just out of reach, the thunder wave, from hitting Caleb's character, from hitting Vinny. So you push it towards him, and now you two are kind of flanking this air elemental.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to get this thing away from us. Like, I'm sorry it didn't work out perfectly.
And you see the wyvern that's kind of that you rode in with is pleased by this as well. It's no longer harassing it. Strummer, you are up next.
Yes, sir. So this dude's on me,
He is on you.
and I guess I don't have any reason to use my. Oh, dude, I should have been marking these fools. God, it's been so long since we've played. I forgot how Strummer works, because I even forgot actually to do extra stuff last time. So, so in order for me to use the dash ability, that's just on my. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna play the game now. Welcome, everybody.
I've logged back in.
I'm gonna move away from this guy to like up here.
Okay. And then, so as you kind of leave its range, it's going to try and slam you.
Can I use my... I'm sorry. This is the part that I keep forgetting. Using my cunning action.
You're going to disengage. All right. It goes to try and attack you, and you're like, You
Welcome
take
back to
a pause and a step, and you leave its range. Yes.
I'm remembering how Dungeons and Dragons works now.
You got it.
Cunning action to disengage. And now I blow up its bobo with my magic bow.
Oh, how I've missed you,
for
Red.
a bobo on this thing. And,
Okay. Brow. Blah. 16 to hit.
that is a hit.
Nice. Oh, thank God. Okay. And does this proc my sneak attack? So So I would
You don't have advantage,
I
but
would
Milo
have
is next to him.
advantage. Okay. And here,
Milo's
and also,
engaging it,
I
so
guess
you-
I don't know if this must be a first turn. Oh yeah, first turn I have advantage on those who haven't
On things that
acted,
haven't acted yet.
Okay, so I will roll both damages, my sneak and my bobo damage. That is 7 plus 3, 10 damage. So 7 magical piercing, 3 sneaky sneaks.
Perfect. So yeah, you see again, whirling up some of the wind from it, and it's looking worse. It's looking worse. Is that all the stuff you've got?
Yes.
Yolov, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the one kind of floating. That guy. Oh, I can't really mark him. There you go. That guy.
The one next to that.
How far apart is Caleb and Bentley from it on either side?
There's 15 feet between them.
Okay.
And it's smack dab in the middle, or 15 on either side.
It's in the middle, closer to you.
Okay.
Closer to Caleb.
Each square on the map, we're going, 5 feet, right?
5 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna just cast Fireball, I don't know.
Fireball's going to be a tough cast in this situation.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't really care if I kill my teammates.
That's all right.
No. Okay. Well, then
I'll just use your
spell
thing that you gave
sculpting
me and make you re-roll it.
Then I'll just, you know what? I'll just cast a magic missile.
All right, on the one that they're interacting with.
Yeah. That's
All right.
that's between them. So
Roll me that damage.
damage. Okay, not bad. So that's gonna be 13 damage.
13 damage, not bad.
That's really good.
Yeah, you see these missiles, just burst in this form that's trying to create this whirlwind. It seems to be breaking down, and only different levels of it are now whirling around and twisting.
Sweet.
You want to stay where you're at?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm good right there.
All right. Next up is the air elementals. The one over by Rhett and Milo is going to come in, Milo, and it is going to have you and the Wyvern make a strength saving throw. The Wyvern makes theirs.
I rolled a 2. I think I got a +6, so probably not.
Probably not. So you take 16 damage. The Wyvern, that one there, will take 8 damage. And then some other fun stuff happens. You are flung 20 feet from this thing in a random direction and knocked prone.
Awesome.
So we're going to call north 1, east 2, and see where we go from there. Oh, and that's going to be east. So you're going to go.
Oh no.
You're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 off the side of the cliff. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw to try and grab on this steep cliff you're now falling down.
Can I assist in some way? Can I
No, it's not your turn at all.
With a dexterity saving throw, I have the shield mastery, which gives me additional +2 on attacks against me that require a dexterity saving throw. Can I use that?
Sorry, wait. Attacks?
No,
against
I know
you
I
that
can't. I know
okay.
I can't. I was
the
gonna
right words.
attempt to, but there's no way that would make any sense.
Okay.
I didn't roll absolutely terrible. It's 14.
14 just misses as you are now.
No.
You're not falling yet. You are sliding down this steep cliff. On your turn, we will see what happens. The other air elemental is going to It's going to see if its whirlwind comes back. It does not. It's going to go into your space, Caleb, and make 2 slam attacks. Jeez Louise, that's not going to do it. The other one should 24 versus your AC.
Yeah, that hits.
And it's going to deal 15 bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to do my uncanny dodge reaction.
Very good.
And
just
so that halves it, right? So 7 or 8?
Sorry, how much was the total?
You said 15, didn't you?
15. Yeah, so 7.
7, okay.
Yeah, always in your guys' favor. That's both of their turns. And Vinny, you're up.
I am going to take my... Well, shoot. Do I just let Bob slide?
He's sliding. And it's 100 feet down.
And how far away from me? Like, do I have the flight speed to get him?
Yeah, he's like 5, 10, 15. He's 15 feet away from you.
But, I mean, even with the downward, like...
He hasn't fallen. He hasn't
dimension.
started falling down. He's just
Okay.
he's about 10 feet down from the edge, slowly or quickly falling down.
Okay.
Gotta scramble.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and use my rapier and attack. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Ugh. Only 5 damage, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage and my movement towards Bob.
All right, so you can get over to Bob,
Okay.
but without an action, you're not able to grab him at all.
Right. Actually, you can only use 1 bonus action, right?
Right, you only have 1 bonus
Okay.
action.
Shoot. Okay. Well, if it's necessary, Bob, next time I can't tell you. I'm not going to tell you. But I have something that can help.
I could have saved you.
Yeah,
and I
could have saved you, but
I wasn't to you.
Hey, I did a whopping 4 damage?
Yeah,
yeah,
more
yeah, you
than
did 4. It was good
So,
use
you
there. Bob, it is your turn, and you are now sliding down this cliff.
I want to not fall off the cliff.
All right.
Perfect.
Give
You
me an
succeed.
action to perform an athletics or an acrobatics check.
I'll take athletics.
All right.
I rolled a 7.
Plus.
Milo's on fire.
Yeah, so you just can combust
14.
on there. 14.
I have good athletics.
You do have good athletics. You're trying to grab on for some sort of handhold to start climbing to like get yourself positioned, and you grab on to like a little nub of rock, and as you grab on and you slow down, it just kind of breaks off with you, and you stop sliding and begin falling, and you fall down 60 feet.
Okay.
That's actually I think that's about what you have.
You have a way with words, Alex.
Thank you.
Let me look at my stuff real quick. Okay, let me just look at my stuff real quick.
Hey, you're wishing that was a Stein of Featherfall, huh?
Nope, I don't got it. Nope. Yeah, I'm falling.
Falling, all right. Vondel, what do you want to do? You see your friend go off the edge, probably about 60 feet down, as your Aarakocra friend also is chasing after him.
Sure. I don't know. I don't have like Featherfall or something like I can cast on people, so like
No, there's not a lot you
the
can
guy.
do.
So yeah, I kind of go like, oh well, that sucks. And if I were to, I've been on my wyvern this entire time. I never got off the stupid thing. Can I fly towards the air elemental that I have? Like yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, you're on the
So
wyvern
I'm
there.
going to do that. Like I'm gonna, yeah, my wyvern, and then like cast flame blade, and a fiery blade. It's in my hand now, and I'm gonna just try to, go right through the thing. I'm just gonna fly to the outside edge of it, and then just, as I go by it, just give it a good old slice.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me that attack roll.
Sure. Nice. 16 plus something. Oh, sorry. I'm using my mouse on my computer, and I'm wondering why my laptop isn't moving. Hold on. Yeah, 16 plus whatever my...
Yeah, so no, that'll definitely hit. Yeah, let's roll damage on that.
Cool. It's a 3d6. Stout. Dap. So that's 4, 8, and 6. 14 points of fiery flame damage as I cut through this wind monstrosity in front of me. I'm like, you need to go away. You're just pissing everybody else off, and so I'm going to use this fiery flame from hell. Oh Lord! I'm going to cut
as the flames cut through it. It just begins to disappear in chunks, and all that's left is this small little tornado of anger flying towards you, trying to attack you and the wyvern. It's but a dust devil now.
Yeah, it's like the baby chicken in fucking on Foghorn Leghorn or whatever.
yes, there you go. So as you are engaged with these air elementals and Milo is falling down the ravine, down the canyon, we're gonna end today's episode. And I just want to say thanks everyone for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. We'll get back to this next week. With me tonight, I have had
Dash is Yolov.
Bentley is Vondel Ungard.
Rhett as Strummer.
Caleb as Vinny.
And Milo as a falling Bob.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.